What is going on, guys? It is Rayon, and you're watching News Today with RayRay. Breaking news. A cultural war has started in India, and the Taj Mahal is at the center of it. Now, for more information about this, let's go to Schmack the Cat. So unfortunately, Schmack the Cat was sleeping, so we couldn't get any information out of her. But you got your boy Ray on here, so he knows everything. So I'll just give you all the information. So let's start in the background of the Taj Mahal before we get into the current issue. Shah Jahan was a member of the Mughal dynasty that ruled most of northern India from the early 16th and the mid 18th century. So Shah Jahan was the mastermind behind the Taj Mahal. After the death of his father, Shah Jahan emerged as the emperor at Agra in 1628. At his side was Mumtaz Mahal, which means chosen one of the palace, whom he married in 1612 and cherished as the favorite of his three queens. In 1631, Mumtaz Mahal died after giving birth to the couple's 14th child. So the grieving Shah Jahan ordered the building of the Taj Mahal, and he wanted it built from his palace to the Yamuna River. So the construction began around 1632 and would continue for the next 2 decades. In all, more than 20,000 workers from India, Persia, Europe, and the Ottoman Empire, along with some 1,000 elephants, were brought in to build the massive Taj Mahal. And this Taj Mahal was made with a lot of jewels, so it was a really expensive project. And he really wanted to make it to just show his love for Mumtaz Mahal, because he loved her so much, and he was sad when she died. Now, if you've ever seen the Taj Mahal or seen pictures of it, you know that there's Arabic writing on it. And this is important because it resembles Islam, and you will see how this plays out right now. So on to the current problem and why the Taj Mahal is in the center of this cultural war. So the Taj Mahal is India's most iconic structure and one of the most popular tourist places in India. To outsiders, the building is an emblem of India, an impossibly romantic structure that stands alongside Peru's Machu Picchu and China's Great Wall as a true wonder of the world. So it's really, it's almost the most visited tourist places. It's on the top list, and it is one of the true wonders of the world. But however, within the country itself, a huge cultural war is taking place. After the Taj Mahal was excluded from the government tourism brochure, so people started hearing rumors that the Taj Mahal wasn't in the tourist brochure anymore. And then after they actually realized that it was true and it wasn't a rumor, that's when the cultural war started. So Sanjit Som, who is a lawmaker part of the BJP, and they recently got elected, by the way, he said that the Taj Mahal is a blot on Indian culture. So he doesn't really think that the Taj Mahal should resemble the Indian culture. He also said during a rally, many people were worried that the Taj Mahal was removed from the list of historical places in Uttar Pradesh tourism booklet. What history are we talking about? The man who built Taj Mahal imprisoned his father. He wanted to massacre Hindus. So what he said was that why are people mad and worried that it was taken off of the tourism booklet when this guy, first, he wasn't even a Hindu. He wanted to kill the Hindus, so they don't see him as a great person. So why should that resemble Indian culture, is what he's pretty much getting at. Not everyone, however, agrees with what he said, and there are two sides to this. So the opposing party thinks that it is not necessary to go into why the Taj Mahal was built, who built it, and for what purpose it was built. But what is important is that the Taj Mahal was built by the blood and sweat of India's laborers and sons. So the other side thinks that instead of thinking about why this was built and what was the purpose of building it, who built it, what religion the guy was, India should just worry about they should just worry about that it was built by the people of India at the time. So this is the problem, and people are now thinking that it has more to do with religion, and this is where that Arabic on the Taj Mahal comes in, because Shah Jahan was a Muslim, and when he built this, he put the Arabic writing to resemble it. So people are saying that it's becoming a problem now just because the guy who ordered to build it wasn't a Hindu, and it doesn't resemble Hindu culture or India's culture. So that is why outsiders shouldn't see the Taj Mahal as Indian culture, while others are like, we shouldn't worry about that. It's part of our heritage, and it was built by the people of India. The last major point I'm going to bring up, and this is really important in this current cultural war. So let's go back to 1971, before I was born. And I'm going to have to act smart for this, so I'm going to push my glasses down a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so there was this big war between Pakistan and India in 1971, and it was called the Indo-Pakistani War. So this war was mainly airstrikes, and you will see why that comes in a little bit. So it was more airstrikes, and it was a big war. It lasted only 13 days, so it was one of the shortest wars in history. But this is a Taj Mahal point. So since there were a lot of airstrikes, the people of India were scared that the Pakistani army would hit the Taj Mahal. And during these attacks, the Taj Mahal was camouflaged with a forest of twigs and leaves and draped with burlap because its marble glowed like a white beacon in the moonlight. And this is quoted, by the way. So what they're saying is that the Taj Mahal was important and they didn't want it destroyed, so they camouflaged it so the Pakistani people wouldn't be able to see it. Now this is a big thing because this tells us that this wasn't an ongoing problem, that the Taj Mahal didn't resemble Indian culture. Because even in 1971, which seems like it was a long time ago, but it wasn't really that long ago. Well, yeah, it was, but it wasn't 100 years ago. But they cherished the Taj Mahal, and they went as far as camouflaging it to protect it. So that's another major point. So I'm going to end my presentation right now. So my thought-provoking question to you guys is, why do you think the BJP brought this cultural war up out of the blue? Because this wasn't an ongoing conflict. It just started now. So it's your boy Rayon. Until next time, signing out. Peace. Max, don't sleep, baby.